Today, we're diving deep into the RUST Iceberg chart, courtesy of its redness on Reddit. Now, if you're wondering what an iceberg chart is, think of it as a journey from the familiar to the truly mysterious. As we descend, we uncover the hidden wonders of Rust that even the most seasoned players might not know about. First off, we got the removal of the Hapis Island. In Rust, maps are usually always procedurally generated, but back in 2015, FaceBunch added a new custom map to the game called the Hapis Island, which took inspiration from the design of the original Legacy map. This map was cherished by many, but it was sadly neglected and removed from the game in 2021, then added back into the game in 2022. And the map in 2022 was super buggy and glitchy. I could build inside monuments and I could see through the map, which was super weird. It got removed again in 2023 and they finally gave up on it. PP9000. And no, this is not a gun, this is a bot acting like a player. So whenever you died due to some weird collision in Rust or some bug that just accidentally killed you, it showed up on the death screen that PP9000 killed you. And it was super funny seeing all the posts blaming PP9000 for hacking and getting into players' bases without breaking any walls. I mean, this was some top tier content. Next up, we got the legendary Rust 2, and it is referring to the new recent controversial Unity changes that would require a fee to be paid per install of a game. Super greedy. Obviously, Garry Newman, the creator of Rust and FaceBunch Studios, wasn't too pleased with this and expressed his displeasure in an article titled "Unity Can Get Fucked," stating, "We had 10 years to make our own engine and never did. I'm sure a lot of game companies are feeling the same today. Let's not make the same mistake again. Rust 2 definitely won't be a Unity game." Howl.gg. This is a reference to today's sponsor. Howl is hosting a Halloween event where you can unbox a free daily case every day in October, earn thousands of dollars in Rust skins and crypto by simply coming back to the website each day and claiming your free gifts. Each dollar you bet on Howl for the next month will earn you one ticket for the $25,000 giveaway being rolled live on Halloween Day. The more tickets you collect, the higher your chances are of winning one of the 50 prizes. You can deposit Rust skins, crypto, PayPal, and more to play their games coin flipped, slots, live games, the wheel, and blackjack. Use my code GameSense for a free $1 in Rust skins, and good luck on the $25,000 giveaway. Link in the description. Rust Legacy. This refers to the original version of Rust, released back in 2013, which, if you look at the gameplay now, it's really insane to see how the game has evolved in the last 10 years. Birds. Now, if you ever farmed a tree before, you know what this is a reference to. Surprisingly though, a lot of people still haven't noticed this. So whenever you hit a tree, a bunch of birds come out of it. The blueprint fragment system. This refers to the old blueprint system back in the day when there were 4 tiers of blueprints. And the only way to unlock an item from any of those tiers was with the blueprint fragments, which were found in crates and barrels. Basically, to research a random item in tier 1, you would need 20 fragments. Tier 2 requires 60, then 300 for tier 3, and 1200 for tier 4. Zombies. So if you didn't already know, back in Rust Legacy, zombies were actually a really big thing. This was a time when zombie games were really popular, but after the hype died down, they got removed in 2014. Rat animals. This refers to the replacement of zombies in the game that were basically mutated version of bears and wolves that were red and were near monuments that had radiation. Also, zombies and animals were both the main way to get good guns and weapons in the game. Lighter nights. Now this brings back memories. Back in the day, Rust actually had a nighttime. What I mean by this is you were able to PvP, raid, and sneak around during a nighttime. Right now, nighttime is just a black screen. I mean, people are memeing it on Twitter as well, which is quite funny. But yeah, I really wish they would actually bring this back. High grade fuel. I mean, try pronouncing that 3 times in a row. It's the big brother to low grade fuel, which was just supposed to be the higher grade version of low grade, but for some reason it never got actually added into the game. Now this is going to be really weird, but the old armor models. This refers to the old armor system that existed back in Legacy Rust. This featured 5 different armor pieces, including a rat suit armor and also an invisibility armor. What? That features some crazy stats. Food decay. This actually used to be a feature in Rust a while back and was the sole reason why the refrigerator got added into the game. The system basically just made your food go bad if you didn't store it properly. Also, if you tried to eat the food, there was a chance you would get poisoned. Tier 2 cooking. This refers to the idea that the creator of Rust had for the game, where you could bake foods like a pie and it would give you the same buffs as teas currently give us. Garry's mind map. This refers to the map that was made by the creator of Rust way back in 2014. This map shows the vision he had for the future of Rust, and it's really cool to look at all of the ideas he had actually come to life since then. Bridges refers to the concept for bridge type monuments that could be built and destroyed. There were even models made for it and it was ready to be released, but at the very last minute they got cancelled. And I'm glad they did, because they would not make sense in Rust, at least in my opinion. They would look really off. Old pumpjacks refers to the time that pumpjacks used to be a craftable item in Rust, allowing you to gather a large amount of resources wherever you wanted. Paper. It was an item that was like a foundation to many different things. It was able to craft with 5 wood, and it could be used for crafting things like a building plan, paper maps, and notes. Man, paper maps, those were the days.
Came from? Oh shit, I draw shit on map. Oh no, delete, no. He traveled for, I don't know, 10 years.
The XP system. The XP system was something that was supposed to be an alternative for the blueprint system. So instead of using scrap to research things, you would unlock new blueprints with XP, which you could get by either fishing, farming, crafting, or looting. The system aimed to make the game less grindy, and it also featured a pretty complicated item ownership feature that, for just an example, would allow you to gain XP passively when another player uses an item you crafted. Contraband skins refers to skins that have been either removed or made untradeable. For an example, the most expensive skin in Rust being the punishment mask that was only for a few hours before getting removed due to copyright issues, to the point that there are only 300 of them ever sold. There was also a similar situation with the metal door skin that only sold 10 copies and most likely got removed due to a very similar skin being posted 7 days prior. Pay to win items refers to all the skins in the game that give you an advantage, most notably the whiteout kit and the blackout kit, which are both pretty expensive. There were also items that you could get with the summer DLC that would allow you to glitch inside a rock and become invincible and build some crazy bases. Backpacks probably refers to the fact that there has been backpack models already in the game, and the idea of them has been floating around since the very beginning of Rust. Gabe the Glitcher refers to the YouTuber with a very sexy voice.
Oh no, look at these big hole.
Who could always upload the best, never seen before tricks and glitches for Rust. If you guys are interested, I might make a video on him one day. Rust Academy, the most legendary Rust YouTuber in Rust that almost everyone knows. He's a YouTuber you start watching whenever you're a new Rust player and you enjoy his videos because his raids are crazy. Eventually, he did get exposed for faking his videos, and I'm pretty sure he even tried to deny it, but everyone knew, so the cat was out the bag.
Are your videos actually fake? So I'm going to go over all of the alleged accusations in this video and explain to you why they are false.